So don't stop believing that we'll rise up to the system that we wise up until we standing strong again. Don't stop believing that we'll rise up to the system and we wise up until we're standing strong again. Don't stop. Rise up. Wise up until we stand it. Don't stop. Wise up. Standing strong again. So don't stop believing that we'll rise up to the system that we wise up until we standing strong again. Don't stop believing that we'll rise up to the system and we wise up until we're standing strong again. Don't stop, rise up, wise up, until we stand it. Don't stop, wise up, standing strong again.
What's up, guys? Chris Tips1. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Live Vibe at 2:40. Did you guys have a good weekend? Are you guys vibing, man? Happy freaking Monday. If you guys are hanging out and haven't done so yet, please do me a favor. Do me a favor and like this video. Drop a like. Tonight, we got an amazing show tonight, brothers. Well, first, I'm going to do a quick review on the new Outlaw Hazelnut Churro right here. But after this quick short review and my thoughts, I'm going to be doing some nerd talk with Logan. If you are a fellow nerd here in the Live Vibe, I might have you answer some questions for us. We're going to be talking Star Wars and then other nerd activities for the first hour and a half. Friday, if you guys were not here Friday, we had the lovely Darcy Compton on the Live Vibe Friday. We did not play Deal or No Deal on Friday. So we're going to do it tonight. Followed by Live Vibe after dark. So the first half is just gonna be me vibing with Logie. I see right now we got Raymond in chat and we also got Ninja in chat. I don't know who's leading the mods for the first half, but we're vibing. We're doing good. Fuck, guys. I miss you. I love you. It's raining. I'm gonna get hit by a hurricane this week, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's not looking good, man. It is not looking good. But we'll talk about the status of the live vibe for this week towards the end of the show. Again, the live vibe is sponsored by outlawdip.com. You can use my code VIBE10 to save you 10% off. Dude, speaking of 10% off, check it out. Oh, we're not going to Logie yet, guys. I'll be right there. Let me see if I can unlock this for a minute and unlock that one for a minute. And here we go, guys. Hazelnut Churro, dude, fat cut. So this has been out obviously since the first, and right now you can't buy it as a single can. Really quick, the description of this is: indulge the irresistible taste of a hazelnut churro. This delectable treat perfectly blends the rich, nutty flavor of hazelnuts with a warm, sugary essence of freshly fried churros. Each pinch captures the essence of a classic fairground delight. Dude, the smell. Right now I am dipping, of course, the pouches, but you guys, just recently, about an hour ago, the review is up on the Outlaw Dipco channel. My full review on the hazelnut churro. But if you guys are vibing here right now, bro, the first thing, it's nutty. As soon as you open it up, it's a nutty freaking smell. If you're a fan of Nutella or a fan of a freaking churro, you're gonna like this one, dude. This one's a weird one. I ain't gonna lie. The nuttiness, the sweetness, weird because it's a dip form, but freaking delicious, dude. Of course, you guys all know that I'm not the biggest Nick Safe fan because it knocks me off my ass. I do have a couple of the Nick Safe ones, but right now I am doing the non-Nick Safe versions. Of course, you guys, you can use my code VIBE10 to save you 10% off. Dude, I really like this one, dude. I really like this one. Now, I grew up, you know, being half Mexican and stuff. Churros was like an everyday, not everyday, but I had it basically weekly, man. They used to offer it right after Sunday church, and I'd always get a bag of freaking churros, dude. But now, I actually never had it with Nutella. Have I had Nutella before? I have on some like toaster or some bread shit. But I've never had like the way they serve them now, right? They give you like a little dipping sauce of like Nutella with them churros. I never had that combo before. But what I get is this nice hazelnut sweetness, bro. And with that sugary, you get that sugary flavor from that churro, dude. It's a delight, bro. It really is a freaking delight. So this one, obviously we're a week in October, and I'm barely now talking about this, and the review is now up, of course, again at the Outlaw Dipco YouTube channel. Check it out after the live vibe, man. Give that video a thumbs up as well, guys. So, before we hop in with Logie here, let's see what I need to keep you guys updated. There was no Chargers game. I hope all of you guys' football teams won this weekend. Padres, man. I watched baseball on Saturday and Sunday. Padres lost the first game versus the Dodgers on Saturday. They won the second game. They freaking hit 6 home runs yesterday, bro. Tatis hit 2 home runs. It's a good one. It's a good series, man. Tomorrow is game 3 in San Diego, man. So it should be interesting. I'm hoping we're good the whole week here in the live vibe, but there's a storm heading our way, and I don't know what that's gonna entail. If I have internet and if I have power, the live vibe is on. If we're having rolling blackouts, I might have to cancel it, but I'll keep you guys posted on our freaking Discord server, dude. Really quick, I just want to say hi to everyone that's vibing on here on this beautiful Monday. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, dude? Wicked, what up, Wicked? Michael, how you doing? You like Outlaw Wintergreen? Right on, brother. Have you tried his dark wintergreen? That one slaps, dude. Raymond, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Why the hell hasn't mine gone red yet? I wasn't far behind you and Logie. Your name. Raymond, speaking of club members. Raymond, when I read that comment, I checked your post really quick, and it said that you've been a member for 2 months, bro. Even though you've been a member for a lot longer than that. I think this had to do when that time you had your account hacked or some shit. But I'll change that shit to red, dude. I don't know what's going on there, man. I don't know what's going on there. Ninja's got hers. Tyler, what up, Tyler? Thank you for becoming a club member, Tyler. I appreciate you, brother. You get access to all these beautiful custom emojis, bro. We're going to be playing Deal or No Deal here in about an hour or so, brother. Tyler, welcome, dude. Hell yes, man. Hell yes. You bought an 8-can of Outlaw, dude. Right on, Michael. Right on, man. We're vibing, dude. We're vibing. Here's your host with the... What's up, Sir Crispy? How you doing, dude? Robert. How you doing, Robert? Beefcake's vibing, dude. Steve. What up, Steve? How you doing, dude? Robert celebrates 6 months of memberships. Red freaking badge. Wait, I did not change any today. Oh yeah, Beefcake's already in red. I got it. Yeah. Yeah. Robert, you're in red, dude. What's everyone dipping on, man? Michael's time to pack a lip. Right on, let's do it, dude. What's up, Zach? How you doing, man? Definitely gonna order that churro out this week. Hopefully I remember to use... Yeah, you dipshit! You better use my code, man. You never use my code. You'll remember, bro. It's gonna save you a couple bucks, bro. Stenhouse won it, bro. I saw that ending, man. I saw that ending. Feliz cumpleaños or Robert. Absolutely, man. Robert, happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, by the way, dude. All right, guys. So, before I get Logie on, guys, are you a freaking nerd, dude? Speaking of nerds, what is the nerdiest thing that you do? Is there anything that you consider is pretty nerdy? I'm speaking to everyone in the live vibe. What is the most nerdiest thing you do? Let me know. No need to put up a shield, bro. We are the live vibe. We don't care. It's okay to admit that you're a freaking nerd, okay? I'm a nerd. I don't give a shit. Logie don't give a shit, right, Logie? Speaking of Logie, let me hit him up with a... I'm ready, dude. I'm ready for Logie, man. Let's get Logie on, guys. But I want to know what's the nerdiest shit, bro. Give me the nerdiest of nerd things that you do. Okay, we're gonna go here. We're in the Millennium Falcon, dude. We're in the Millennium Falcon. Mark, what's up? Got some Barry Rogan tonight, man. You got the candy necklace, bro. You got the candy necklace, that type of shit, bro. Hold up. Logie?
What's going on, brother? Can you hear me?
What up? I can hear you, dude. How you doing?
All right. What's going on, man?
I like your background, Logie. It's super cool.
Thank you. You know, new office, same house, just different room. Need to change it up a little bit, and got tired of, being in an enclosed space, so I put everything on the backside because I figured, make for a pretty cool background.
Bro, it's super cool, bro. It's super cute. And I see you got what is that on your right hand shoulder? Is that a PS4 controller or just like no, it's an Xbox controller, right?
No, so that I got, that was a birthday gift from like a couple years ago. It's a PlayStation controller. Apparently, my best friend doesn't know me well enough to know that I'm an Xbox guy, but
I knew you were an Xbox dude. What are you talking about, man? So, Logie, so I asked, okay, so here we go. I asked the live vibe right before you went on, what is the nerdiest of nerd shits that you like to do? This is what Cash Money says. He goes, I collect Transformers figures from Gen 1 to present day. I actually just ordered a Frankenstein one the other day. Looks sick. Did you ever collect Transformers toys?
I want to say I had like a couple Transformer toys, but I didn't really have a lot. There was an off-brand Transformers. I think it was like called Zoids or something like that, like way back in the day. I remember having those because like they were almost like model sets. They came in those like square, like punch out pieces, and then you build it, and then like they had like motors in them and shit, and then like I want to say you could actually like transform them into like humanoid figures as well. It was nuts. if anybody remembers Zoids or maybe I jumped timelines, like please let me know because like I distinctly remember having this thing called Zoids.
Why do they sound familiar, bro? They actually sound
Right?
super familiar. I'm gonna look that up right now. Let's see what some other nerds thinks. That Robert says that's a Gamecast controller behind you, bro. That ain't Gamecast.
I ain't Gamecast.
So obviously you're a gamer, right? I mean, what video games are you playing now? Like if I were to say, Logie, what's your top 3 video games of all time? That the top 3 games that defined the type of gamer that you are. What would you say?
So actually, currently, I'm more into survival games. I have made this. I'm sorry, everyone who's a console player. I've actually made the switch from Xbox to PC.
You son of a bitch.
I know, I hear it all the time. But like with PC, like you just get early access games, and you get to be a part of that game while it's still being developed. And like it's that little special feeling of like watching a game, develop and grow is just awesome. But like, mainly like survival type games. As for top 3, the one that always holds a special place in my heart, and I think we've mentioned this before, is the game Singularity for the Xbox 360. Just because it was the first game that I had ever played that had 3 different endings. And like I had never experienced that before. And it was just basically like it was almost like a BioShock game. You got like certain powers, either like slow down time, reverse time, pull shit out of the past. You got to go into the past for some of it. It was, I want to say it was real heavy World War II game. I haven't played it in so fucking long. I need to play it at some point in time. Of course, Halo 3 will always have a special place in my heart. 360. I mean, that's where I started hanging out with buddies playing Halo 3, online. But before we would go online, I'd lug my huge fucking TV everywhere. Like my best friend mom can tell you, like she'd just be like, I don't know how he does that every weekend. He comes over and lugs this TV in here.
A tube TV? Like a tube TV or a flat screen?
Most. No, it was definitely a tube. Like I wouldn't say it was a tube, like old school tube TV, but I mean it was a heavy son of a bitch.
It was probably one of those modern tube ones that had like the flat screen.
Yeah, it was like yay big, but I mean that fucker was heavy. But I lugged that bitch to my friend's house every fucking time we wanted to hang out and play video games. So man. And then of course, stealth action always holds a special place in my heart. That's when that's what me and my dad really started playing when I started getting into video games like Splinter Cell and stuff like that. When Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, more specifically, because that had an actual like 2-player mode, and you got to co-op and complete missions together. Like you could not complete the mission without somebody else like throwing you over a wall or tag teaming fucking guys to knock them out. It was like stealth action was just my jam, and I don't know why. And it's actually what gave me, not necessarily me, but it's also like what my dad used to like kind of not necessarily persuade, but give me the idea of joining the Navy. Because he was like, hey, you want to join the Navy and be a Navy SEAL like Sam Fisher was, and you do Splinter Cell shit? I was like, that sounds awesome.
So did you play games? I mean, you're talking about how those co-op type of games. There was this one game. First off, Metal Gear Solid is awesome in itself, but when you mentioned the lifting up of someone to getting over a wall, did you play that knockoff version of Gears called, I think it was called Army of Two?
Yes.
For the Xbox.
My dad and I also played that. We played. I don't remember which one it was, but we put so many hours into Army of Two. Like we take turns, filling up the aggro meter so that everybody was like focused on me or him, so that one of us could go around and flank them. Like, oh my god, it was such a wonderful game.
Dude, they don't do that anymore, bro. Like for me, the coolest thing is being able. There were some Call of Duties where you can play with co-op, right? You can do it a co-op online shit. Now it's like they strictly. I don't know if this is the video game developers just being lazy, but even like GTA, like I mean, there's single player campaigns, and I'm not a fan of those, dude. I'm more of a get your buddies on, pack a lip,
Yeah.
and let's freaking destroy some shit together.
Yeah, that was always my favorite with Halo 3 because we would have like at least 4 or 5 people
Bro,
playing the campaign
squad.
all together, and like I had never played the campaign before when we started it, so like I was getting lost constantly, like it was like I had went from a PS2 to an Xbox 360 and we just started playing. I was like, buttons, what do I do? Like it was so weird, because that was my first instance with the analog sticks being like one higher than the other, but like it made sense in the hands. But yeah, like fucking, the mission towards the end where you're driving through, like avoiding all the explosions and ramping up off of things, like it was just amazing to do with your buddies, just because like, land it, and like you do like barrel rolls and shit.
You cannot, that Warhog or whatever you want to call that vehicle, it's not easy to drive using those thumbsticks, dude. But you just said that you just got off the PS2. We got Robert over here, Beefcake. He said SOCOM was dope, and from what I remember, SOCOM was a PlayStation 2 game, right?
Yes, it was. I played it.
Yeah.
It also was one for me anyway. Probably not with like serious gamers. Like didn't exactly have a whole lot of money growing up, so I got hand-me-downs. But as far as I was aware, it was the first one to actually integrate voice control as well. Like you could talk to your squad mates and like have them do shit. But I loved SOCOM. I started getting pissed at one point in time because I was like, this motherfucker's always following me and he's getting us caught. Like I'm telling him to stay put and he's not staying put. And then like reading through the manual, it even says no one goes alone. So of course you're always going to have someone with you. And I was like, okay, well that's kind of cool.
Dude, it was groundbreaking when that game came out. Oh, we got. Oh shit! Big Country, how you doing, babe? We got Jefferson. He said CD will unpack your shit and head north, bro. Milton looks like a scary son of bro. If my ass gets taken down by a hurricane named fucking Milton, I'm just playing. I don't want to talk shit. I am literally, dude. I am not trying to focus on this damn hurricane, but they're saying, oh, it's a Cat 6. You see Cat 6 fucking training. I guess apparently it reached 150, 160 miles an hour. But I'm good, Big Country. I'm going to hold it down for the underground, bro. The Live Vibe studio needs protection. But, Logie, question for you, dude. You're a Star Wars nerd, obviously, like myself. I see that beautiful Millennium Falcon behind you. So what do you think? Actually, do you have any favorite movies, bro? Which ones are your favorite Star Wars flicks, bro? Let me know.
So here's the part that's going to surprises a lot of people, and I like all of them. But my absolute favorite is obviously Empire Strikes Back.
Nice one.
Yeah, but like as for the new ones, the old ones, the really old ones, like I like them all. Just because it's Star Wars in general. And also there's like things to learn like from the new ones as well. Like sure, some of like I understand the gripes that people have, but like for just movies in general, I love them all. But absolute favorite has to be Empire Strikes Back when Luke goes to the Dagobah system and meets Yoda for the first time. Like that whole interaction, it's so funny to me. Like he's rooting through all of his shit, and like he tries to like steal something, and like R2's trying to stop him, and he just beats the shit out of him with his walking stick. Like I laugh to the point of tears almost every time that I see it.
It's goofy, dude. It's goofy.
It's so funny.
And back in when did that come out? 82 or 70 something? Or no, Empire was 76, I think. Anyways, no, I mean, dude, the puppeteering, it just looked funny. It looked funny, but for its time, it was pretty good, dude. But Empire is definitely my go-to. Yeah. So, all right, do you have like an order? Like, what are your favorites?
Not really. It's just like that. That's just been hands down my favorite, just because like all the things that I want to kind of like attribute it to like my own life and things, but like the way that he teaches Luke and like, everything that Luke learns, you know what I mean? Like he's struggling to lift rocks and like, he's like, it's impossible to lift the X-Wing out of the swamp. And Yoda just does it. You know what I mean? And teaches him that it's all in your head and you just have to like keep practicing and keep going. And you can do this shit too. You know what I mean? It's so like, forgive me for being cheesy, but it's just so inspirational, especially when I was a kid. You know what I mean? And it's just like, holy crap, he just lifted the entire thing out and not only lifted it and dropped it back down, but he lifted it and moved it over there. And this dude's like, what, fucking 3 feet high?
Yeah.
And old as hell? Like, holy crap.
Well, dude, I mean, all those lessons from that movie, as obviously your age right now, when you rewatch those, it's all about life, bro. It's letting go, right? It's having faith, Again, we're always in battle with our own brains. Like, what do you mean? Like, you don't think I can lift this X-Wing? Of course you can. You can do anything that you fucking put your fucking heart in and focus in, and it's freaking awesome, dude. That's freaking awesome.
He goes into the dark side of the forest and fights Vader, and then the mask explodes, and he sees his own face. It's like he is his own worst enemy. Like the only thing that can defeat him is himself. And he has that choice to make. Does he want to stay with the light, or does he go over to the dark? It's nuts.
I want to dibble dabble on the dark side, bro. Just a little bit. I just want to get my feet wet. But we got Raymond telling me right now, Logi's my favorite nerd. I can't wait for the Star Wars wedding. Are you gonna have a Star Wars wedding, Logie, when you get married?
That depends on if the significant other's into it. You know what I mean? Like, if I can wear my tux,
there you go.
Wear my Yoda hat, would be
bro.
golden.
I can grow out my hair like that, dude. I don't even gotta fucking cut it, dude. That's how my hair will grow right now.
Just give it a few years till it gets that shock white, and you can do it, man.
Dude,
I've seen all these videos online of the people. Instead of like having the the groom and the bride first dance, they have a lightsaber battle, and I always thought that was like super cool. Okay, to spend the time to choreograph that.
I think it's cute. But on my wedding night cue, I don't.
You'll remember it. You'll remember it though. You know what I mean?
Unless I'm actually marrying like Daisy Ridley or Natalie Portman, I don't think I can do it. But dude, like I have this like love and hate thing. Not love and hate, but dude, like I understand how the sequels are looked at, man. I can still enjoy. I love the original trilogy. Like, dude, this is my list, bro. Let me give you my list of ranking my Star Wars movies, okay? So there is 9 Star Wars movies, right? You got the original trilogy, you got the prequel trilogy, and then you got the sequel trilogy. And plus, you got 2 movies made by Disney. You got Solo, and you got Rogue One. So I'm gonna start from 11 and work my way down to 1. And you let me know. Just give me your thoughts on this.
Okay.
Number 11 as my worst hated Star Wars movie. I don't want to say hated. Again, each movie has their pros and cons. But 11 is Force Awakens. 10 is The Last Jedi. 9 is Rise of Skywalker. 8 is Attack of the Clones. 7 is Phantom Menace. 6 is Solo. I actually enjoyed Solo. It was a different vibe. It was like a heist movie. I actually dig Solo. 5th is Revenge of the Sith. 4th is A New Hope. 3, Return of the Jedi. 2, this should be my number 1, dude. 2 is Rogue One. Rogue One was Saving Private Ryan with Star Wars. It's Saving Private Ryan was everyone sacrificed something, dude. And 1, Empire Strikes Back. Now, my only grip with the sequel trilogy. First off, I love Daisy Ridley. I think she is gorgeous and a fox. And if I could, I would marry her tomorrow. But that being said, dude, they axed. You got how long was the break between episode 6 and episode 7 from episode 6. There was a big gap after Revenge of the Sith, and I don't know, dude. Just it's to really kill off. I get why they killed off Princess Leia. They weren't gonna probably kill her off because she passed away right before Rise of Skywalker. But I have a strong feeling she wasn't supposed to die. Just the men.
No.
Just the men. But dude, it was the writing for me. It was the writing, big gaps. They changed directors. Like, dude, it was a shit show. That being said, bro, the sequel trilogy, the soundtrack, the music, the cinematography, everything, it's beautiful. Seeing those Star Destroyers. I wasn't a big fan of the new Stormtrooper, like the new helmets and shit like that, the First Order stuff, but it was great, dude. It was great. But again, dude, for me, it was the writing, dude. It kind of felt like the same people who wrote The Acolyte, this latest Star Wars show, are the same people who wrote that sequel trilogy. But nonetheless, I mean, have you seen any of the spin-off shows like Mandalorian or
Yep. So I watched Mandalorian pretty heavily. That's really the only spin-off that I really like heavily watched. I did start The Bad Batch. Not necessarily too long ago, but it was about like a couple months ago. I haven't finished it just because I say I don't have the time, but I 100% do. I just never think to go back and start watching it again. But Bad Batch was really good. I never knew that the Cartoon Network series, The Clone Wars, was actually canon. I thought it was just a money grab, and I didn't actually. I haven't watched any of it, but also didn't really watch a lot of TV growing up. To be fair, so I was just like, oh, okay, it's just a fucking money grab. Back in the day, like when the episode 1, 2, and 3 first came out. Like I remember not liking them for whatever reason or another, but then I went back and watched them, and then to see how Vader became Vader, I was just like, these are good. Why did I not like these when they first came out? And that's kind of what I feel like is happening with the sequels, is that nobody's liking them right now. But when they go back, for that nostalgia and watch the entire thing through, they'll end up liking them.
I definitely, because the prequel trilogy was shitted on by everyone, and just like the sequels trilogy is shitted by everyone, and it all depends on what generation you are with Star Wars, right? But the dude, if there's one thing I would recommend, dude, like the Clone Wars is definitely canon. Oh shit, George Lucas was actually a part of it, and what's really cool is it's the Clone Wars is supposed to happen. The whole series, it's like 7 seasons, like 20-minute episodes. It's from episode 2 to episode 3. It's everything that happened in between there. So you get a lot of Mace Windu's character, a lot of Obi-Wan and Anakin and freaking oh god, Revenge of the Sith, British actor, the guy with the curved lightsaber. Jesus, what's his name? Count Dooku.
Count Dooku?
Yeah, you get a lot of him in the Clone Wars.
Okay.
So, and it's pretty dope, dude. It's a pretty dope show, man.
It's also how I found out that don't mean to spoil alert here. It's also how I found out that Darth Maul doesn't die. I didn't know that he wasn't dead. And they're just like, oh yeah, Darth Maul, this is. I was like, wait, no, he was sliced in half. So is this before then? They're like, no, it's after. I was like, what do you mean? It's canon? And they're like, yeah, dude. You need to watch it because there's lot of things in there that you need to know. I was like, oh, well, crap.
You learn a lot about the Mandalorians in the Clone Wars, and also you actually see Darth Maul's demise in another animated show called Rebels. And that actually, I enjoyed Rebels. Rebels is only like a few seasons long, I think. And he actually battles Obi-Wan in Tatooine. and I'm not gonna spoil it because it's really good, dude. It's probably the best episode in all of the animation episodes, I guess you can call it. But yeah, let's see what the chat said. The world wasn't ready for Jar Jar, Big Country says.
I hated his ass when he first came. Dude. Oh, I hated him so much. And now, like, I look at him, he's just funny. He's just so funny, and I love all the fan theories and like the fan art of him being Darth Jar Jar. Like, oh man, I would love to see it. 100% would love to see it.
I didn't get the hate for him, dude. And I didn't. The guy who plays Anakin, who was only on the episode 1, right? The kid. Apparently, he got shitted on. And I'm watching. I'm like big time, bro. Like, that's why we don't know where he's at, or the kid who played Anakin, bro. Like, I'm watching it as an adult. I'm like, well, first off, Star Wars it's meant for kids, bro. It's literally meant for kids. And to see this kid act as Anakin, I thought he did a freaking fantastic job. I don't know why he got a lot of hate for it.
There were certain lines where I'm just like, okay, he could have done a little bit better, but like, he's a kid, you know. How well are you expecting a kid to act? You know, it is what it is, you know. But I mean, he didn't do a terrible job, you know what I mean?
All right, dude. So we talked a little bit about Star Wars. But by the way, I googled your Zoids thing, and it was an actual thing, bro. There was actually a little remote control that you can even freaking get with it. But what would you consider the things to be nerdy growing up? Did you do anything else nerdy?
Oh my God.
Did you play?
You know how that
name them?
It's so nuts, how much everything has become okay, you know, in today's day. Like, I remember having to keep watching anime fucking hidden.
That's
you know,
right.
Yeah, there was a guy I used to work with at my current job. He's like, oh yeah, I was the jock in school that was making fun of the anime kids, but I was secretly watching anime at home. You know, like, I cannot tell you the amount of shit that I got for watching, you know, Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z. Like, everybody, that was weird. You know what I mean? And like, it's like, come to find out, like, it's so popular now, and everybody's watching it, and it's just like, come on, man. Like, I was outcast for watching this shit. Not a whole lot of people that I knew of were playing with Lego. Which I don't really consider Lego being a nerdy thing, but I guess back
old sets are going for bank right now, dude.
You know, Star Wars, of course. You know, everybody has this opinion of, like, you know, or not everybody, but everybody had the opinion that you know, if you were watching Star Wars or Star Trek, you were in your mom's basement smelling like fucking Cheetos or cheese balls. You know, and I was just like, and like, now it's just like, it's okay. You know, Comic-Cons, you were a nerd if you went to those. You know, fucking, you know, cosplayers, like, that's so widely accepted.
God.
And girls are doing OnlyFans cosplays, and that's okay now. And I'm just like, you know, we were made fun of so much as kids for liking all of these things, and now it's okay.
I think the culture shift happened when it really started happening when I think these superhero movies started blowing up. You know, Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, Iron Man, and then all of a sudden, like, it was cool to be a nerd. I mean, nowadays it's a different thing, bro. Like, animation, I'll be the first one to say I still haven't watched any anime. And I know there's like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, Airbender, right? Last Airbender, though, that's anime thing. But again, I've never seen any of them. But now it's just like, it's one of the most popular things is anime right now.
And
why do you think it's so big?
I'm sorry.
Why do you think it's so big? Do you think it's the actual storytelling? Because I see some clips of Last Airbender, bro, and they're talking very much like Darcy and I talk together.
Like it's got to be the storytelling. That's what I always fell in love with, was the storytelling, and just like the like I don't really know how to describe it, but it's just like, like having powers to do shit. You know what I mean? Like, in Avatar, like, separating the elements and shit like that. Like that's always been so cool to me.
Hell yeah.
You were considered a nerd if you liked Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, and like, fucking Middle Earth things. Like, I love that shit. Like, that is my jam. Like, if I could be like, or a perfect example of the high tier nerd shit. If you play Dungeons and Dragons.
Did you just say high tiered nerd shit,
yes,
bro?
Yes, that's that high tier nerd shit. World of Warcraft. That type of
if
shit.
you guys like any of that shit, you guys are high tiered nerds.
but it's fine. Like, because I'm in the IT field, I always felt like I can't be one of those nerds that plays Dungeons and Dragons. I just can't. But the older I get, the more I want to play it, because I have like ideas for characters and things. And like, if someone if someone tomorrow asks me if I want to start like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, I'll be like, I have no idea how to play, but I have the dice to do it. I'm ready. Let's go. I'm ready to create some characters. I listen to a podcast that is like they actually go on tour, not necessarily on tour to play D&D, but they do like stand-up comedy. But like their podcast is doing D&D campaigns. It's called Dungeons and Daddies. And like, but it's not like they play it as like, not necessarily their adult selves, but it's adult D&D, not in the XXX type deal, but like, they curse, they come up with different scenarios. There's gory and shit like that, but it's such a fun it's such a fun podcast to listen to, because I just get lost in the storytelling of it, and it's all like campaigns that are made by the person who is the dungeon master, and like the creativity and like thinking of like any possibility that these people may go down to complete this campaign. Like, you either have already thought of something to of how this situation is going to go, or you have to think on the fly and be like, okay, well, we're gonna, like, this happens, okay, do this. And it's nuts.
Do you think do you think, how are you now? Like, is there anything, like, I mean, say if it's a stranger, a coworker, or whatever, as you get older, or as you are, whatever age you are now, do you hide anything? As in, do you feel ashamed to like certain anime things, to tell people you build Lego, to tell people you like Star Wars? How are you now? Do you still feel kind of pushed, like, little like, I don't want to tell him that, I don't want to scare him?
Absolutely not. I stopped hearing. I always attribute it to the bus ride to my tech school down in Florida when I joined the Navy. When I found out that there's other people interested in the same things that I am, I stopped giving a fuck. Like, hands down, just didn't care. Also, with my career field in the IT world, 90% of them are into the same shit that I am.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So it's like, for instance, like I was invited to join, but I didn't, because, I had other things going on at the time. But I was actually invited to join a fucking Dungeons and Dragons campaign. And I was like, I got other shit to do. I can't join in on this one. Maybe the next campaign, what have you. But like, like me and my coworker, we'll talk Star Wars like all the time. But he is also one of those that read the books. So he's just like, oh, they missed this, and this, and this, and they got this wrong in the movie. And I was like, well, now you make me not want to read the books, because I feel like it'll ruin my experience with watching any Star Wars movie ever now. Yeah. If they come out with newer ones, or if they come out with newer series, like, I feel like it would just ruin it. So that's why I not necessarily refuse to read the books, but like, I am so turned off from reading the books, that because I don't want to have that negative outlook when I go into it, and that's honestly probably why I might like the sequels more so than other people, like the quote unquote true fans that have read all the books and read everything that like
I haven't read a
branches off.
single book, bro. I haven't read a single book, and I'm not planning to. I ain't got the time for that, bro.
What do you mean? You're supposed to read that book that Darcy suggested.
By the way, Darcy bought me a book. It came in yesterday, and sure enough, I read the premise and I read the first chapter. And son of a bitch, Logie, off the air, I was going to tell you that this is one you might want to pick up.
All right.
Just based off the premise alone and the first chapter, this guy is telling his story, and when he had an epiphany of do you guys, I'm asking you guys in chat too, but I'm talking to you, Logie. Sometimes he gives this example where he's talking to his sister's boyfriend, who's a big shot attorney, and they're having a conversation, and the conversation goes quiet, and then he noticed how his brain was saying like, all right, this is awkward, think of something to say, and this was the first time where he actually took a step back and took a third person view of his thoughts and why he was thinking these certain thoughts. And it's a mind F, dude. It's a mind F. I told Darcy I was gonna read it. It's a pretty thick book. They're pretty big font, but I'm gonna try. Maybe with this hurricane, if the power goes off, you're gonna see me with the little flashlight and my little fucking bookmark and shit. My covers, fucking making sure everything's cool. But dude, I just read again the premise and the first chapter, and I'm like, I thought of you because we've talked about these things about surrendering and letting go, and it's a good one, dude. But I did not plan on reading no damn Star Wars, dude. No damn Star Wars. Jeremy brought up I don't know if you heard this anime show, Arigato.
I've not heard of it, no.
Battlestar, I have heard of Battlestar, and that was a show, I believe. Battlestar Galactica, I think that Jeremy's...
Beats? Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. If anyone gets that reference.
Dude, like, so when I started building Lego, dude, like even my first Lego videos, I was very timid. Even talking Star Wars, I was very like, I don't know. I don't want people to think I'm a nerd. But then again, I am a nerd, dude. I mean, look at the fucking look behind me, bro. I got fucking Lego. I got, and that's what it is, dude. And that's why I asked you. Like, I think as you just go, I think naturally as you go or get older, you just start giving less of a fuck. Naturally.
100%.
Because you realize what really matters in life, but what it's a whole fucking it's freeing. First off, it's freeing.
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm gonna go meet a girl at the gym and be like, hey, I love Star Wars. What's up?
Right? Yeah. No. Like you'd be a little timid with it at first, and then like once you guys vibe together, like for a little bit, be like, hey, you want to watch Star Wars?
Farky asked you, how about Hellboy comics, Logie? I never got into Hellboy.
So I've only seen the Hellboy movies. I've never actually read the comics. There is some manga that I have read. My sister was a huge anime nerd before I was. I just kind of got her hand-me-downs back when this thing. I don't know if they still make it anymore or not, but it was like a subscription service to a thing called Shonen Jump, and it'd just be this thick book of different mangas, of like set chapters of a manga, and like I've got really into One Piece before it became super popular. I was actually reading it before it was a show, before it was a live action, before it was an animated show.
That show was actually good. The show was good.
I was reading Trigun. I want to say it was called Beelzebub. They had Dragon Ball Z. They had Dragon Ball in there. trying to think. Like they had Yu Yu Hakusho in there. They had Naruto in there. No, I don't have Naruto run anywhere. That's
Is that the
weird.
one where you
Yeah, that's
go
where
like
you
that?
put your arms up. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's better for aerodynamics, but with my back, absolutely not. But I was reading Naruto before that became an animated series, before that got popular. So seeing all these things that I used to read as a kid, become super popular and like have such a big fan following, it warms my heart, but it's also like, man, fuck you. I was liking that shit before it was cool.
So how did you get to see all these like imported Japanese shows? Now were these airing like an American cable?
Yes.
They were.
Yes. So what? How me and my sister would watch it is actually Cartoon Network, the late night of Toonami. That's how we really started watching it. I mean, that's how like my sister got really into Cowboy Bebop. That's how I got into Cowboy Bebop. They would just show anime. I mean, I say late at night, but I think it was like at like 9 o'clock at night. But that was like most kids' bedtime by then. But there were times my sister had a TV in her room, so it's like there'd be nights where like we'd stay up late sneakily and watch it. I'm sure our parents knew, but we thought we were getting away with something by watching it. And Inuyasha, that was another one. We just used, and then on weekends, we'd get our little snacks and we'd stay up late and watch as much of it as we could until Adult Swim came on. And then when Adult Swim came on, we knew it was either A, time to go to bed, or B, we stay up for the real adult fucking animation shows of like, Teen Hunger Force and shit like that.
Dude, I mean, I don't want to throw a wrench into this conversation, dude, but I heard anime porn is pretty big. Did you ever dabble in that?
I did not, because I feel like
Liar!
I ruined.
Liar!
You are fake news.
Nope, never dabbled in that. But I knew it was a thing from like a way young age, like when my sister was like graduating high school and going into college. One of her friends had this real big infatuation with drawing certain depictions of Sonic and Sonic characters. And I was just like,
Sonic?
Yeah, it's don't go down that rabbit hole, man. They're like it's a big fucking thing apparently. Why?
Okay. Farky. Okay, well, I really wanted to talk porn with you on that one, but it's okay. Farky wants to know who's your favorite Star Wars character.
God, it's changed so much over the years. Like, it used to be Obi-Wan, and then for a while there it was R2-D2 just because of his screams. He has so much more personality in him for a fucking robot. Of course, Luke, right out the bat in the beginning, he was my favorite just because everybody liked Luke when the first movies were watched. But God, I'd have to say Yoda is actually my true 100% favorite.
He's the OG.
It also probably doesn't help that green is my favorite color. So him holding a green lightsaber has always been like, oh my God, yeah, that's cool.
Green is your favorite color?
Yeah,
I've
100%.
never really known anyone whose green was their favorite color. What shade of green, Logie?
Toxic green is my hands down favorite color.
Lime green.
Not lime. It's an actual shade called toxic green. It's like a poison green. Like any like think of like any like evil potion that like an evil cartoon character would use. It's always that toxic green color, and that's in creating my logo for hopefully what I trust is my future career path in barbecue. That's why I made the lettering of Heavy Metal Barbecue in that green. I don't know why, but I've always just been drawn to that poison toxic green color.
It's very nostalgic, because I remember back in the early 90s, dude. I remember fucking fluorescent colors were just in. The pink, the orange, the blue, the green. all these fluorescent colors. Dude, I used to have joggers.
I mean,
bro.
most of my setup is black and green. It's weird that it like that used to be like the ultimate like tech color, and now like everybody's moving towards black and red or black and blue or black and pink. But like I have always stuck with black and green as like a great color combination.
Is that
So,
why you're an
like,
Xbox fan?
100%. That's why I'm an Xbox fan. You kidding me?
It's cool. Fuck the blue and black, man. How about Monster Jam? Joe Crispy
Nope.
says. No,
Yeah,
I've been to a few Monster Jams, Crispy, but I think Crispy was basically saying that's his most nerdiest thing. I don't really consider that nerdy, dude.
I've been to a Monster Mash. Does that count?
Yes, it does. It does. Robert says, once you learn to say F you and start loving yourself and stop caring about what other people think about you and how you look to others, you can just let go and be yourself. Robert. Beefcake.
My goal is to one day be that 80-year-old that walks into Walmart in a fucking robe. Not good.
Oh, no. Dude, what do you think about people who go on Walmart wearing their pajamas, bro? Like, we're talking about, like, PJs.
That's ultimate. That's ultimate comfort, man. Like, I support them. I mean, hell.
So you do it.
Oh, God, no. I would never do it.
Bullshit.
Not now.
You do it.
Not right now.
You
Now,
do it
if I
with
had
Crocs
like a
on.
super cool, if I had a super cool onesie, I might do it. Yeah, I'm still looking for that. I'm still looking for an adult size. If anybody can find it, I've looked on Amazon. I've looked at some shady websites that probably should have went to. Probably have like 3 viruses on my computer now. If anybody can find X-wing fighter onesies in adult male size that fits a 6'1" person, 100%. I'll go to Walmart in that.
Bro, I would want. I don't know why JD popped in my head when the onesie thing came up, but you give JD a Winnie the Pooh onesie, bro, I will die freaking laughing, dude. What is? Joe Crispy says Monster Mash counts. Toxic Green robe. Oh, Toxic Green robe says Big Country. Would you rock one of those?
I'd rock one of those. And put it on my Amazon wish list real quick.
Grayson, people wearing PJs at Walmart, ultimate bum, in my opinion. Dude, my thing is, first off, dude, it's not that. First off, they're comfortable in their skin. They don't give a shit what people think. So that I do envy. But at the same time, I'm just like,
trust me. Like whenever I go somewhere, like I feel like I need to look presentable. You know what I mean? So it's kind of that hypocritical / double-edged sword type deal where it's just like, it's just like man, they're probably so fucking comfortable right now, but like I would want to look presentable. I mean, there's other times. I mean, you've seen all the slideshows of people of Walmart. It's like you went out of the house, you looked at yourself in the mirror, and you went out of the house looking like that and said, "Yep, this is fine." And you know what? I can't knock them for that.
You can't, but I think those are two different people, Logie. There's the people who say that are, I don't know, like me, who really just don't give a fuck. But I'm just, I'm just gonna wear PJs because I don't give a fuck. And then there's this other people who wear PJs and they see like absolutely no problem with it, and they're the same people that just don't have a fucking brain cell, dude. They're just people who just really don't give a shit. I don't know. I wear fucking board shorts and a t-shirt every day of the year, man. That is, you can't get any more comfortable than that. I guess, well, not even a onesie, bro. Not in this Florida humid ass freaking thing. No way in hell.
You'd be sweating like a son bitch in that onesie.
Listen, I'm a dad, and if I want to wear, this is Tyler. Listen, I'm a dad, and if I want to wear PJs at Walmart, I'ma just do it. You do that, Tyler.
As long as you're wearing the New Balances, you're fine.
Dude, one of these days, bro, I'm gonna get me a pair of Crocs. I know a lot of you guys. I think you love Crocs. I think
I
freaking
do.
Dark Hills rocks. Jesse wears freaking those Crocs, like Croc type shoes.
Yeah.
But I'm one of those dudes, bro. I feel like if I start wearing Crocs, I've like given up in life.
Bro.
some reason,
So
I don't know why.
originally my Crocs started out as, hey, I need something quick to put on to take the dog outside. Then it turned into, well, shit, I need to go to Walmart. Man, I'll just wear the Crocs real quick. To now it's just like, all right, well, putting on the Crocs.
It's just, it's nowadays.
I can't wear them to work because, work we have a semi-dress code, and but also I don't want to drop like a 300-pound server on my fucking toe in Crocs.
I've heard once you start wearing them, there's like no going back, bro.
Mm.
And that's what I'm afraid of.
It becomes the everyday shoe now, unless you get Hey Dudes. Hey Dudes, oh my god, those are the most comfortable shoe that I have ever put on my fucking feet.
Hey, dudes?
Hey Dudes.
Never heard of them. I'm gonna Google it really quick. Robert or Big Country says you're either the Big Lebowski man or mentally ill, bro. Robert says New Balances for the wins. Tyler says New Balance Dad 3.0s, bro. I vibe with New Balances, bro. Maybe, I mean, dude, I've owned those white and navy blue ones, but okay, of course. Hold up, of course, the redneck, Derek. I prefer boots.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I wear my boots a lot, but if I need to put on something quick, it's the Crocs or the Hey Dudes, one of the two.
Hey, is dude spelled D-U-D-E or D-O-O?
Correct. D-U-D-E.
Oh, what are these, bro? They look like
Just like a little slip-on moccasin type deal, man.
they look like moccasins. That's what they look
They're
like.
so comfortable. So comfortable. I actually need to get new inserts in mine because I've worn them so much that they flattened out. But when I first put them on, I was I didn't. It's like many things that happens with me. I don't understand the hype until I do it. And those, I believe my Hey Dudes were a Christmas gift, and I put them on and started walking around in them for a little bit, and I was like, I get it.
Well, there's no. They really look like slip-ons. Like you don't even need it to tie them.
Nope. They just slip right on. I mean, they have the tightening straps on there to make them tight, but I never tighten them because it just looks dumb.
Steve Gaming, 14 to 18 hours a day. I got a t-shirt and jeans on because I never know what I am going to be doing. You're just prep. You're just prep. Derek, I have 3 pairs of Hey Dudes. Robert, no. Casting for screenshots in the we're doing a casting call right now, live on the Live Vibe, bro.
Hey Dudes. Is there a casting couch?
You're sitting on it right now. Hey Dudes are the best everyday.
It's a chair, brother. Sure. You want me to go get my casting couch? I can bring my black futon from the other room over here.
Wait, I need my tripod. Oh shit, Raymond. Raymond loves his Hey Dudes. Robert, Croc boots is the thing yet? Oh.
They were released for a limited time, and I almost spent the money on a pair just to have them. Because they looked so dumb, but they were so funny. I was like, maybe. I took the time passed to buy them, and I was like, nah, I'm glad I didn't.
Have you ever worn running shoes?
Yes. I mean, I had to. I was in the Navy, PT shoes.
And you don't find those as being good everyday shoes? Or comfortable enough?
For me personally, no. I mean, I also think that I have high arches, so I've never bought the specific running shoe for high arches. Every running shoe that I've ever bought was just had a super flat insert, which I understand is probably helpful for running and stuff like that. But I mean, I've moved past wearing tennis shoes or running shoes a long time ago. Not sure why, just never was really a fan of it. I always thought that, a boot, my Western style areas were always more comfortable and can not necessarily go, I know I'm just going to sound like a lady here, but they go with more outfits that I have than...
No, it is. No. I get it. I get it. But you can always get inserts. Like you get like custom inserts made, and you can put them in all your shoes, bro. Let's see. Hold on. I got a question from Tyler. Totally off topic here, but I did order Killer Vanilla. Can you tell me a little bit about your thoughts on it? Killer Vanilla is the only vanilla dip out there in the market, brother. It's the only one. You're gonna like it. It's creamy as hell, bro.
Look up his review about it. That'll tell you all you need to know.
Yeah. Have I ever done? I've done this tobacco. I don't know. I've got to. I think I've done that one. Hey, Liz is here. Hey, Chris and Live Vibe. Logan. She's throwing up hearts.
Liz.
What's up, Liz? How you doing, Liz? Justin work boots for the win, Robert says. I can never wear boots, bro. I don't know. How would I look like with boots on? If I'm wearing this LA Kings hat with this shirt and these glasses.
Are you getting Doc Martens or are you getting like,
I'm
the actual work boot?
I'm talking about them boots that Derek wears, bro. Them dirty
Western
ones.
style boots, dude. You get Ariats. I mean, you get Ariats, you'll never go back, brother. I mean, you could be like, God, what's his name from Diesel Brothers? You can wear the shorts with the fucking Western boots. He rocks that look, bro.
How much taller will I be wearing cowboy boots, though? How many inches do they have?
I mean, depends on the heel size. Like I usually go up about like an inch or so.
No. I
mean, it's not the inch that I need, but in height.
I think I would look like a little leprechaun wearing little boots on, bro. I feel like I'm just too short to be wearing boots. I don't know, bro.
Trust me, there's dudes out there shorter than you that are wearing those boots. You'll be fine.
Robert, you look sexy as fuck. No, I wouldn't, dude. I would. You don't know, dude. I don't think I could do it, dude. I am a Adidas, New Balance, and Asics type of guy. I don't know. As I get older, you really start dressing for comfort when you really don't really care what people think. Dude, it's funny. It's strange because we all had different backgrounds, bro. And there's people out there that swear by Vans. I think Vans. Yeah. I mean, I have some comfortable like Vans shoes, but like we're talking about people who wear Chucks and just the old school traditional Vans. I think those are the most like uncomfortable shoe, to be honest with you, man. They have no heel support for me, dude. I don't know.
In high school, I wore Vans a lot, and like my first years in the Navy, I wore Vans a lot, and like, they were just so super flat. But like I wore them because I thought they were cool. Like growing up, I always wished that I had the black and gunmetal gray checkered pair of Vans. Like I wanted those like for so long. So like, I just started wearing Vans, and I was just like, man, these kind of suck. But I kept wearing them because I was just like, yeah, these are fucking cool. And I've always wanted a pair of Vans. For a while there, like my sister passed on her pink and black Etnies. The skater shoe back in the day, and like I wore those, and those were super flat and like hurt my feet whenever I would wear them. But thankfully, I didn't stay in those for too long because my foot grew out of them.
Did you ever skate when you were younger?
No.
Did you ever rollerblade or rode a bike or anything?
I wanted to do all of that stuff, but just the fear of having a new interest and being told no. Just kind of like I always kept that want hidden. Like I wanted to skate. I wanted to do BMX. Like, but all I had was like, fucking like old ass fucking Huffy bike. For years I wanted a Mongoose bike just because of the name.
Dude, Huffy's rock.
I wanted those, I wanted those steel pegs to like grind on shit. I wanted to do all of it, but just like, nah, I gotta keep this hidden. Like my dad built like a little plywood ramp that I used to like take my Huffy off of, off the driveway, and then like concerned for my safety because like we lived on a slight incline, so I would put the ramp down at the bottom and jump it, and then they got concerned for my safety, so they told me to like put it at the top of the driveway, and I'm like, pedaling as hard as I can and going slow as fuck up and over that ramp, and it just get any sweet air off those jumps? I was like, no, because I had to pedal uphill.
Robert says, bro, I literally just bought Etnies. They made a return. Bullshit. Robert, did they?
No way.
Robert just brought. Bro, back in high school, the shoes were, the skate shoes were very much like Vans, right? The bottoms were flat, but it was the top of the shoes that looked like astronaut boots. They were puffy, big ass tongue, and the toe of the shoe would have this reinforced either leather or some sort of rubberized plastic to support doing kick flips off the grip tape or whatnot. But Robert is still rocking. He's rocking Etnies nowadays. As long as those freaking socks are up to your knee, Robert, I think it looked pretty.
That sock check.
Pretty. You gotta do that sock check. What's up, Roy? How you doing, Roy? Roy Munson entered chat. So did Matt. I am flat-footed, so my skate shoes fit like a glove, says Robert. You're a freaking penguin, dude. I'm pretty flat-footed too, but I have a little bit of an arch. So for me, flat bottom Vans with the high ankles are great because it helps with my back. Really, flat shoes helps with your back. Knee problems on hard ground. Yeah, dude, I was told, dude, that like, see, this is where you get like conflicting things because each one of us, we have a certain way that we step, right? So if you get custom orthotics, it'll tell you if you pronate from the inside or outside. I'm an outside pronator. But then you hear these stories where it's like, you got to be barefoot. We were born naked. Barefoot's the most ergonomic. So you start seeing those fucking weird ass sandals and those toe shoes, bro. I don't get it. Bro, you got people who lift fucking heavy weights doing it barefoot, dude. And I can't.
That's scary.
I don't get it, dude.
I have heard that Vans are like one of the best, like, powerlifting shoes. And I was just like, man, but if you drop that on your foot, like, it's gone.
Oh, man. Alaskan. I remember when DC was a big thing. All the Kyles in the world. Well, DC was always, was a thing, he says. Are they not a thing now? Is DC not making shoes right now?
I don't see them as much anymore, but I also, I'm older now, so I don't pay attention as much. I want to say they're still around, though. I would think that they're still around. I mean, skating never dies.
No, and that's Deirdre's band, right? Rob Deirdre's brand?
I have no idea.
Ninja Bear. I roll barefoot all the time. My outdoor shoe is the Vibrams. I don't know if Vibrams is an actual shoe or if that's just how you're calling rolling around barefoot, Ninja. I am sorry. I don't know what Vibrams are. Matt says, I have a pair of Atwood Vans that I still wear, and they are the best. All to shit. LOL. I mostly use them for riding motorcycles. Ah, interesting. I have a duck walk. From Steve. Steve says, I have a duck walk, so you waddle. From when I broke my left leg. Sorry, Steve. So the more flexible the sole is, the better. But has to have more of a stiff ankle. And that's the type of shoes that I like. Stiff ankle. But again, shoes need time to break in as well, dude. But dude, I freaking, have you ever bought like a pair of shoes that, I don't know, you just haven't worn, but they just have a different curve? Whenever you wear a new shoe, your feet, the bottom of your feet can be sore for a couple of days just because those muscles aren't being used to flexing a certain way. But just like all shoes, they all need to be broken in. Vibrams, Ninja, Vibrams are she has the toe shoes, dude. Ninja has the toe shoes.
I had a rock climbing buddy who would wear the toe shoes whenever he would go rock climbing. He was just like, oh man, they're so much better than just normal shoes. Like, he's like, you can really flex each toe and really set your foot better on the fake rocks on the rock wall.
Dude, Ninja, I mean, they're around for a reason. And freaking even Joe Rogan always talks about he likes wearing those, and the dude's a big freaking power lifter. But again, I don't think I could ever see myself walking around with them freaking, I don't know. What if your toes don't like, I don't know. What if your toes don't reach
It's not the legs
those
that you
shoes?
need.
What if two toes like fit into one? Like I think that'd be very, very uncomfortable. Roy Munson, Vibrams are good for outdoors. My guy wears business attire and rocks them. It looks weird. Could you wear a suit wearing those fucking... Oh, dude. Imagine getting your ass beat by someone wearing Vibrams. Woo!
John Wick 7 in Vibrams.
Bro, I can't. Dude, Dude, John Wick, bro. You've seen them all, right? Haven't you?
Yep.
Bro.
I've not seen all of them. I haven't seen the most recent one that released. It's not on any streaming service that I've found yet. I suppose I could do what they call sail the seven seas for it, but I'd like to actually, see it legitimately.
Dude, it's like it's my favorite action series. Like people think, Rambo's an action series. Expendables is an action series. Bro, nothing beats for me when it comes to actual guns and shooting, dude. I think Keanu Reeves is just the freaking GOAT, man.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is he actually went out and did the training for it. So that's what, what a lot of us, pew pew guys do is we analyze, at the way that, an actor is utilizing the pew pew, and just well, that's fucking wrong. That's not how that works. Look at his fucking stance. That's fucking terrible. Or fucking just, getting into the nitty gritty of it. And we couldn't really find any problems with John Wick because he actually went out and did the training that was required, and he even does all the safety things that are required. He follows the 4 steps of fucking safety, and it's just it's phenomenal.
His reloads, bro.
Yes, amazing.
Ninja, I like the Vibrams because they are white toe box. Oh, they're white toe box. And hell no, do I want bunions later in life. Bunions is when you have your right toe does something fucking weird, right? Yeah, dude, women. Okay, here we go. Liz says, I like a good running shoe because moving around all day when I get dressed up, I have my girly shoes and she has heels on here. Bro, women, I don't know how you do it. I think
heel. Oh my god! How do you not break your ankle,
bro? Not only that, why? I don't know. I'm under the impression that women spend hours and hours dolling up, not for other men. They do it to impress their female friends, and I guess the older generation might like a woman in high heels. I never found that flattering. Whenever I see a woman dolled up wearing high heels, I'm like, ouch. I feel bad for them because I know they're hating it. What person thinks or heels are super comfortable? I get the sex appeal from it.
Yep.
But dude,
the legs in high heels look so good, but is it worth it?
Bro, their toes.
I feel bad for them, but I'm all your legs look good.
No. Their toes get squeezed in, bro, like this by the heel, and then that's how they get bunions, right? That big ass freaking big toe these toes get pushed that way, and that motherfucker's looking like that dude from freaking Ice Age or whatever, that little squirrel. What is that? Ice Age, right? The little fucking.
Yeah.
That's how it's looking like and shit, man. And yeah, I feel bad. Women have to deal with a lot to look good for men.
I feel bad for ballerinas. You ever seen how they put on those shoes? My God.
Bro, their toes are so jacked, bro. They literally monkeys, apes. They do that, right? Apes put their knuckles on the ground, right? I think
as far as I'm aware, that's what Tarzan taught me.
So I think when women are ballerinas, I honestly think they're literally like this, or they can't be like Michael Jackson, right? Can they the whole time? I don't know, but their foot strength, dude, But yeah, dude, I've seen videos of these about bro that they just jack up their shit, and then you got those traditions, right? Those China, not want to say Chinese, could be Taiwanese, could be Japan. I don't know what Asian culture, when they do the foot wrap, where they get the girls.
I've seen the photos of it. I'm just like, how?
Yeah, dude.
It's so
and
painful.
they just wrap them like that, bro, and like, oh, what are you doing, bro? That's just, oh. No, thank you. No, thank you. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. Roy, I've been wearing bowling shoes on the regular since the 70s. My feet and back are toast. Oh, True Crispy, I admit, I'm the Hey Dudes guy. All right. Dude, all the vibers are vibing with Hey Dudes, bro. Do I got to get a pair?
These are comfortable. They're comfortable. They're a little pricier than I'd like to pay for shoes, but they're comfortable.
Oh, man. Roy says his shoes has helped him pick up a 710 splits. I'm sure, dude. I'm sure. So, Logie, so we're talking about some nerd shit. I'm trying to really, there's shit that we did when we were kids, and then there's shit that we do now. And I'm trying to look at all like the nerdy stuff that would be considered nerdy. I do like to I've become less materialistic because I was always a big collector. Now I'm just all about making money. You know what I mean? I'm like flipping it. I've kind of going through the process, going through all these things. I mean, at the end of the day, the only thing that matters, like to me right now, is love, human connection, being of service, and as long as my bills are getting paid, those are the most important things I got. And before, dude, I used to hold so much value on collecting stuff, and I still consider myself. I still enjoy the hobby of collecting, but I've dissected that. Like, why? Like, for example, these Grizzly cans, right? Why, like back in the day, why do I have to collect every one? Just to say I have them. So I've been taking this approach, like, dude, like I used to buy every Lego Star Wars set, bro. And now I'm just like, I just want to get shit that I like. So looking back, like, what are some nerd things that I do? I collect vinyl. I don't really consider that a nerdy thing, but I collect Zippos. I used to collect baseball cards. I used to collect, Lego, but these are just hobbies nowadays. But is there anything that you do now besides Lego? You got the video game thing going on. I think you're still vibing with the video games. Anything else, bro? Are you still playing Pogs? You still playing Magic the Gathering?
No, I don't. I have no Pogs whatsoever. I remember when they were a huge deal. I always wanted them, never got them. There's a lot of things like that, and like that's one thing that like I myself have to like really reach down deep and be like, is this worth spending the money on and collecting? Because like I really feel like what I'm trying to do is collect everything that I didn't have when I was a kid. And I know that could lead into something way worse. And God forbid, I do A, debt, and B, I do not want to be labeled as a hoarder. Like I've seen and that's how I know like I'm not at that point yet, because I'll watch episodes of hoarders, and I'm just like, how do you live like that? So it's mainly just collecting things that have essentially almost sentimental value to me. Like I have 2 sets of the VHS tapes of Star Wars. I bought them both off of eBay. One of the set that's still wrapped is the set that I had growing up. Was the 3 set with the Darth Vader face on the box. And then while I was looking for it to just to have it, and just to be able to look at it and have fond memories of me and my sister, our stepmom setting up the blanket fort with 2 chairs, and us having our American singles, just munching on American singles while watching Star Wars. That brings back fond memories for me. But then I saw the original VHS set from the 70s, and I was like, that is a way cooler box set. I'm gonna buy it because it's only like $30. You know what I mean? And I was shocked at how cheap it was. I was like, there's no way. Like, as popular as Star Wars is, and like, you know, some of the memorabilia going for like hundreds of dollars. You're telling me that this set, like, sure, it's banged up a little bit, you know, it's got little scratches on it and shit, but I mean, like, it's only $30. Well, yeah, it's a cool item to have and like to look at, you know, just the artwork of it for that time was amazing.
Yeah.
So, you know, and, you know, the Lego Falcon that I have, I've wanted that since, you know, I was a kid, and sure, this is a more updated model than the one that I wanted, but, you know, it's Lego, B, it's Star Wars, both things that, you know, I'm super interested in. So like, I've wanted it for so fucking long, and I finally have the money to like, not even finance it, just purchase it outright and own it 100%. And I had the opportunity and I did it. And I'm so glad that I did, because now I have it and I can look at it and be like, you know what? I did it. You know, it took me way longer than I would have liked to, but, you know, that's my own personal choices that I made that, you know, caused me to not be able to afford it until now. But like, you know, I get to look at that every day and be like, that's mine.
It's a trophy, dude. It's a symbol of how far you've gone, how much work you put in, and it looks fucking awesome behind you, dude.
So, you know, like, it's little things like that. Like, so like I don't categorize myself as like, you know, a hoarder or just like having things to have. Like, everything that I have bought that's like, you know, Star Wars related or anything really nerd related is things that I've always wanted, and now I'm able to get because I'm a child with adult money.
Do you think, speaking of hoarding, man, do you think they say people who hoard have real, it's a mental disability, or it's like, some sort of a mental illness, and I don't know what goes behind someone's brain like that. Like, you'll see an episode of hoarders, and most of the time it's just trash, dude. Like, I mean, that's just pure laziness. But a lot of the people have, they're like, I'm gonna hold on to it, because this is how the way I think. Whenever I notice the patterns in me, should I toss this away or should I keep it? Well, there might come a time, you know, in a couple of weeks or a month, that I might need this thing.
Yeah.
But what I've been doing is I've been going through my closet, and everything that I said I might need later, bro, if I haven't used it within a year, I'm tossing that shit, dude. You're not gonna need it.
Yeah. During my moving of, you know, my office from the room that's right next to me over to this room, I went through all my closets because like I still had stuff in boxes from the day that I moved in here. So like I haven't used it in 3 years. What am I keeping it for?
Why?
You know, so like I threw a bunch of shit away, and like just kept everything that, like, you know, I did, you know, come into like some stuff that I was just like, well, you know, like I'm 32 years old. Of course, I have a box of random cables. You know what I mean? Like, you never know when you're gonna need a good cable. You know, you know what I mean? Like, it's full of like charging cables, extra computer cables that, you know, hook into the motherboard. So like, you know, I'm planning on upgrading this at some point in time with you know, more hardware that I will need those cables for. So obviously I'm going to keep those. But just like random shit that is just like, okay, what am I keeping this fucking gift bag for?
Yeah.
Sure, I can use it to hold things, but like there's nothing in it and it's been there for 3 years. Toss it. You know what I mean? But I will say though, like way off in the beginning when I started like, you know, trying to collect things, and this is where that, you know, the hoarding mindset like started to scare me a little bit. Like, I was purchasing things because things don't leave, if you catch my drift. You know, had a lot of people coming and going in my life that, like, you know, I grew attached to, and I was just like, you know, well, things don't leave, so I'm gonna, like, you know, I'm surrounding myself with things because, you know, things don't leave. And then I didn't really do work necessarily to like fix that mindset. It was just more of like
an awareness.
Oh yeah, kind of like awareness that just kind of hit me. It's like, what am I keeping this for?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna toss it. I have no use for this. Toss it. It is almost had like my own session of fucking episode of Hoarders in my own house. You know what I mean? So now like everything, I look at everything differently. It's like, okay, well, if I haven't used this, what am I keeping it for? Why do I have all these random stickers? My water bottle that I put stickers on is already sticker bombed all to hell. I'm gonna just toss it. You know what I mean?
For me, it's not even tossing now. Right now, it's like, all right, how much could I get for this on eBay? And
Yeah.
if I can get something that's worth, dude, I am not, after eBay fees, I don't sell things that are under like $50. I just don't. It's just not worth it. My time, energy, it just isn't worth it. After eBay fees and shipping, you're making what, 20, 30 bucks? I mean, yeah, granted, if you sell 30, 40 things, but I'm usually selling like 5 things at a time, if that.
Yeah.
But dude, a lot of people, guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys have things in your home that you can get good money for that are just sitting in a box. Literally just sitting in a box. Sell it, make some freaking money off that shit, dude. As Alaskan says, license plates are cool to collect. I have every state west of Texas. Why west of Texas? Why not east of Texas, bro? Northwest Territory plates in Canada is my favorite. It's a freaking polar bear. Well, actually, that sounds pretty freaking cool. Steve says, I have seen 2 different hoarder houses. One homeowner had OCD. So it was neat, but full. The other one was a complete mess and was basically unlivable. Dude, if you got trash on top of trash, bro, how many rats and rodents and I
mean, he's absolutely right about the OCD one, because shit starts to look cluttered, but it's organized in a neat way, and that's what I noticed that I was starting to do. Like I was just like, like I can display it this way, and it was all nice and neat and orderly, and I'm just like, no, we gotta like somewhere down the line, I got into the mindset of like almost being a minimalist. So like I was just like, like I don't need artwork on my walls. That's just pointless money that I'm spending. And like now that I've actually bought metal signs to like hang up of like Star Wars shit that I actually enjoy, and what makes me me and my interests, and make this house feels like me now. You know what I mean? And it's nice and cozy.
Are you done? Are you done? Like, is there like rooms in your place that you're trying to, decorate?
So,
bro, I'm huge on interior decorating, bro. Like, I got plans for my little ass apartment.
I have 2 rooms that have my old office has nothing in it except for a cheap metal bed frame that I had bought when I first moved here. I plan on turning that into a guest room at some point in time. And one of the big things with house architecture out here is having 2 living rooms. So my second living room has literally just a desk that I bought when I first got here, so that I could take one of my certification courses on camera. I need to be seated at a desk, and and I didn't have one, so I was like, okay, well, they're not going to let me sit on my fucking couch and take this exam. So let me go out and not Best Buy. What is it called? Big Lots, buy a cheap desk real quick. So it just has that desk, my cat's litter box, and my dog's crate, and her box of toys. That's all that's in it. And I do plan on buying a house eventually. But if it does have a second living room, I would like to make that like the not necessarily ultimate like nerd room almost, where like that's not going to be my office, but I would like to at some point in time get like arcade machines and like have like a projector screen, so turn it into a movie / game room, maybe a pool table. I'd like to do that with a second living room, just like as an entertainment space. I think that'd be really cool.
Dude, I think 2 living rooms will be. It all depends. If you live alone, 2 living rooms is a little bit of an overkill.
Yeah.
But
trust me, being in this house by myself, like I definitely got more space than what I probably should have. But in the same token, when you first move into like an 1,800 square foot house for rent that's only $900, like that was a little over double the square footage of the apartment that I was in Virginia, and I couldn't believe it. And I was like, yes, give me that.
Now, would you rather have? The thing is, bro, especially if you're just a single person, when you get it or move into a bigger place, I just think the bigger the place, the more problems. Not more problems, but the bigger the place, the more you got to furnish it. Now, because I've been pondering this too. When I get my home, I'm thinking, how much is too big? How much is too small? What's your number? What's a good square footage, do you think?
In all honesty, the way that I'm looking at buying my own house is the age of like buying a starter home, I feel is over. Because it is such a long commitment and such an expensive purchase that you need to make. Like, my plan is to buy a house that I can grow into. I don't like it. Say one day, I start, like, I have a family, I don't have to worry about, putting the house up on the market and like buying a bigger house. Like, I already have that, and it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, sure, okay, we'll swap out my office for, a nursery, or, if they bring kids of their own, like, they can have their own separate rooms. That's what I'm planning for. So, for me, my numbers around like, 2,000 to 2,100 square feet. And like a lot of people at work, when they see me, like, looking at the housing market, on my lunch break or what have you, they're like, that's all. You're just currently, by yourself. They don't know that I'm seeing somebody, because I keep working home separate. They're like,
smart.
Do you really need that much space? And I'm like, I plan for the future, man. Like, I don't want to have to deal with the stress of putting a house up on the market. Like, this will be the house unless I decide to go elsewhere for a job. You know what I mean? So like, if I can have that and already have that ready, I mean, it's the same reason of why when I was younger in the Navy, I didn't buy a muscle car. I bought a full 4-door cab truck, because I knew that if I got into a relationship and we ended up having a kid or kids, that I would have to give up that muscle car. And, also being in the Navy, a truck would have been way more useful to me than a muscle car would. When I moved from my first command up in New Hampshire down to Virginia, I fit my entire barracks room in one truckload, didn't have to haul a U-Haul trailer off the back. And I was just like, I was so thankful that I made that purchase when I was younger. And, it just, a truck has come in handy for me so many more times than a muscle car ever would. Does that mean that I will never own a muscle car? Absolutely not. I plan on owning my Mustang at one point or another. But, it's that type of thinking that I've somewhat developed, I'm planning for the future by, doing something in the present. And I will thank myself later when I do it.
Yeah, dude, moving sucks, bro. I that is the worst. I think moving is one of the worst things anyone could actually do. The packing, everything, the setting up, the logistics, the internet, the freaking rentals, everything, dude. It's just a drag, bro. But me and you're gonna have a similar problem the next time we move, bro. How in the fuck are we gonna move the Falcon?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like, at first I thought, giant box and some bubble wrap, but I was like, but the bubble wrap's gonna knock off those little detail pieces. But I mean, it's gonna be very interesting, because I have like, it's probably be one of those deals where like like the Falcon's gonna go up front with me, put the seatbelt on it, and
it's a problem for another day, bro. No, we're gonna get screwed, bro. The only way to transport it is literally just putting it in the back seat by itself.
Yeah.
We're fucked. It's either that or buy another one.
It's gonna be the first thing I move. Are you kidding me? Like,
yes. What do we got here? I hear 2 living rooms. I already have plans for that space, like model train layout. That would be sick. Indoor rock crawler course. Indoor rock crawler course. Bro, how big of that second living room you think it is, bro? But Logie, we're an hour and 40 in, brother. Thanks for hanging out with the first half of the live vibe, dude.
One question for you.
Oh, what do you got? What do you got?
First? Shoot. Who shot first?
Han shot first.
All right.
I'm giving it to Han. I'm giving it to Han. Who shot first, live vibe? If you're a Star Wars fan, you're gonna freaking. Oh my god!
I have a whole explanation for it, but we're out of time, so like I'll hold off.
We'll save it for the next one. And Ninja just said, "Could you just glue the Lego pieces for the Falcon?"
Why would you do that? It's terrible.
Imagine.
I also have lighting cables that I have to worry about.
Oh, you'd be screwed.
If I use glue, like they already don't fit perfectly, like flat. Like
Logie, I love you, brother. Thank you for hanging out, bro.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
Well, I'll talk to you soon, Logie. Have a great night, brother.
Yes, sir. You as well.
And there we have it. The Live Vibe Zone, Logie. I told him I wanted to have a conversation talking nerd shit, bro. And thank you for you guys vibing in chat. I was hoping to implement some of your answers during this little segment here. Again, learning, trying to vibe with the guest and the chat. Instead of usually when I have guests on, it's like I'm completely ignoring chat, but I've been trying to get to a flow, learning new things. And Roy, Ninja, I love you guys. Robert was asking Alaskan. I love you guys. I love you guys. But it's time, dude. It's time to play the game of games. Does anyone know the score? Moab, absolutely. Everybody give it up for Logie, dude. Logie's vibing, dude. Logie's freaking vibing, man. Can you just glue the pic? That sounds ridiculously crazy. But all right, guys, let's go to the game of games. It's the game of... Oh, see, I was looking at the shoes you guys were talking about earlier. The Hey Dudes, bro. The Hey Dudes. All right, let me turn off this camera off there. We are going to go into Deal or No Deal, guys. Just like that. Just like that. And then we got Live Vibe After Dark, baby. You guys, I hope you guys are vibing. I hope you're vibing like hardcore times. If you haven't done so already, do me a favor and like the video. We're about to play Deal or No Deal. This is going to be the game of games, guys. We got to break our record. We did not play Friday. So we're going to have to play tonight. Han Solo. Stillman says Solo. Solo shot first. Ninja, it's driving me nuts. Mine didn't go to red. My OCD is going nuts. Here, let me show you. Let me show you guys. Yeah, Raymond, I remember, bro, when you were having issues with your thing, bro. You were having issues with your channel. Somebody hacked your shit, and I don't know if you made another channel, but let me show you what yours is saying. You guys, for all of you club members right now. By the way, thank you, Tyler. Tyler is a new club member. It'll tell you how many days you've been a club member. And for Robert, it says 2 months. So you're approaching 3 months, Robert, which is weird. Which is weird because you've been, I don't know if yours restarted or what. If you miss a renewal, it doesn't matter. You'll still get the same skull. So I wonder. Let me see what happens. Current level. Okay, here we go. Hold on. If I click on yours, this is total time on level, 5 months. So it says, okay, so you're good. 2 months ago. Oh, you rejoined 2 months ago. So your total time is 5 months. So Raymond, any day now, brother. Any day now, yours is going to switch to red. The red vibers, we got Robert, Dark Hills, Ninja, Logie, and Elena Bay. These are all done in order. But if you re-up, if you don't join automatically or got it set up, you'll go back to back in the line, I guess. But Raymond, yours is coming up, dude. Yours is coming up, Raymond. But yeah, if you guys are not a club member, please consider becoming a club member. We got 40 members right now. At one point, we had over 100, man. But here we go, guys. Grayson, you ready, dude? All right, you do's and dudettes. Drop a case number, type first case with the number included if you want a chance to win us to a new season. KC20, son of a bitch. Hold on. Thank you, Stillman. You're the man, brother. Stillman and Raymond, I'm sorry that your Colts lost. I was pulling for them. But a good thing, nobody expected Steelers to lose this weekend, so that was nice. Steelers losing, that's going to help out a lot of teams out there. Robert, 28, first. You were the first one to write first case, Robert. I was going to give you the first case, and you picked the bogus one, bro. You son of a bitch. Oh, no, Raymond, no worries. Chris said he'll fix it. I can manually put you in red, but it's telling me that you're not there yet. You're probably going to hit it soon, dude. You're going to hit it soon. I am not a movie or a game story nerd. I am more of having something to do with my hand. But I really enjoyed the stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Steve. I'm glad you enjoyed it, dude. Grayson was the first one to say first case with an actual case. Community Cardio. Yo, are you? Nope, I am no longer with that company. It's been a couple years already, brother. I am not with that company. I am now the Live Vibe. Here we go. First case is Grayson. Grayson. All right, brother.
Sell it back to the banker. Round one. Choose a case.
What's up, guys? I am Chris Tips One. Welcome to. Oh, shiza. Hold up. I got a super chat. It's a ninja bear with a squashy emoji and unicorn. Thank you, Ninja Bear. I did not see the super chat earlier. Thank you. Well, I am vibing with Elena Bay and Ninja Bear in the Millennium Falcon. All the hot ladies are vibing at the VIP room. This is all you can eat, all you can drink, all you can dip. While all the fellas are hanging out at the big table. This is the Valhalla table, dude. You guys do not want to get disqualified. You'll get disqualified if you pull the 4, the 5, or the $750,000 case. You'll be DQ'd and sent to the kiddie table. This is the morgue. This is a horrible place. Chris Hansen will have you take a seat in one of these butt plug chairs. If you pull the $1 million case during the game, you'll be sent straight to the kiddie table, where you'll be diddle-daddled by P. Little Whittle. And the pudding guy, and Obama, and Hillary, and Nancy Pelosi, and Rosie O'Donnell, and Terrifier, Art the Clown. Speaking of, you sons of stupid bitches, man. You guys, bro. This weekend I saw the Padres game, but I saw the first movie of Terrifier. Who filmed that, bro? Who filmed that movie? First off, I get it. Now, are all the Terrifiers like that? This is the first time watching a Terrifier. It seemed like a low-budget 80s gory slasher movie. Although the deaths were pretty fun. I ain't gonna lie. When that chick was hanging upside down, I'm like, that's a nice one. You know, that's nice. But when that Saw with the girl hanging upside down was going, when Roy Munson does a 710 slit, I was like, what the F, bro? What the F? So yeah, I saw my first Terrifier horror movie. Interesting. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I get it. Alright, guys, let's start this shit, man. Hell yes. Well, I have a few jugs you sent out from the old days. Those are the best ones. Community Cardio. Those are the best ones, man. Have a great night, brother. Alright, let's do this, baby. Who is the first one picking cases? Always sees Raymond. This OCD is keeping me nuts, bro. Alright. Let's do this. Robert, nope, we're gonna have to go with Cash. Cash is 24. All right, Cash, you know what to do, brother. You know what to do. There we go, Cash. There we go, dude. Stillman's back. All right, let's get this book really quick. Who's on the shit list right now? I think Derek is still on the shit list. Who's the top grossing DQ person? JD, you were 6. Derek was 7. Stillman, you got 5. But here we go. Here we go, guys. I love y'all. Again, if you're vibing, do me a favor. Like this video. We're going to break our record. Oh, I haven't even told you guys. The record to break is 576, guys. 576 is the record to break. We broke it last week. No, we broke it on Thursday, which is why we didn't play Friday. Well, that was my choice not to play Friday, to be honest with you guys. 576, let's go. 13, let's go. It's October. Yes, it is. We're already almost halfway through the month, Liz. I hope you're vibing with all your pumpkins. And now your trick-or-treats. Oh! Liz! Oh, guys. Roberto. Sorry, Robert. That was the first case, brother. I am sorry, Robert. We gotta pick another one. Case 14. Ninja Bear, let's go! Ninja.
Nice one.
There we go, Ninja. There we go, Ninja. Steve Gaming. Steve, you're a club member, brother. You gotta put a cool picture up, Steve. Put something you like. Put your favorite animal. Put a picture of something cute. Steve, thank you for being a club member, brother. 23.
Excellent.
There we go, Steve. Steve, the man of the hour, Logie Bear, holding that beautiful sausage of his. Did you guys have fun? Trust me, we only got the tip of the nerd shit, bro. We only got the tip of the nerd shit, dude. Robert, number 8. Let's go, dude.
Excellent.
I knew it. Crispy Picky Case 5. This is the last case of the first round. Here we go.
That's what we like to see.
There we go, live vibe. There we freaking go, live vibe. I love it. I love it, live vibe.
Deal or no deal?
39,000, guys. This is it, man. We are so gonna titty the crap out of this game. I am ready to win. I am ready to play the winning song, okay? So let's do this. No deal, 39,000.
You came here
Wow.
for the money. Time for the next round.
Flight sim. Oh, nice, Steve. Nice, brother. Yeah, dude, just put something cool on, bro. Put something cool on, bro. And you guys, I think earlier Wicked, is Wicked still here? Earlier Wicked said Green Clan. So I'm assuming Wicked's should be changed to green now. So I'm gonna double check all this to make sure everyone's up to date here. But all right, let's rock. We need some more cases, guys. We need some more case numbers. I can pick a couple cases too, but I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to ruin it for all you guys. 17 Stillman, let's go.
Nice one.
Stillman. Oh, Stillman. You're playing good, dude. Negative, Robert. Next payday, I buy the movie. You already know. That California inflation. Dude, poor Cali, bro. Dude, Cali is getting... Ninja, are you guys still got that heat wave? Oh, man. I just found out it's related to Ninja. Have you watched Hallows Eve? I have not watched Hallows Eve. Love Art the Clown. That dude was creepy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. There were some hot chicks in that movie, too. I ain't gonna lie, man. Ninja, K16, let's go. I'm gonna have to pick a case here, guys. Oh, why would you guys do that? No! No! Ninja!
Finish him!
I am sorry, Ninja. You should have never picked the second case, guys. You sons of a bitches, bro. Ninja, I am sorry. I am sorry, Ninja. I might join you here soon. I'm gonna have to pick a case. Ninja, you're doing good this season, Ninja. This is only your second DQ. But you pulled a $750,000 case. And we need that case, Ninja. We need that. It's okay. I'm gonna pick a case after Stillman. Stillman.
Nice one.
Stillman's on it, baby. Stillman's on it. Alright, I'm picking a case. That's a $15 case right there.
Oh no! There goes the $1 million case.
Shit!
You blew it!
Alright, game over. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm walking with you. No, I ain't walking with you. I am going to... I'm gonna get poked in prom. Come on! Hey! Logie Bear, power stance. Ninja. He tipped the 10 that he's taking me with him. Ninja, we're saved. The attorney at large, Logie, bailed us out. We're back. We're back at the VIP table and the big table. I'm counting that. Nah, dog, it wasn't her. I have a video evidence proving so. Slams down deep fake tape on table. Ninja, we've been saved. We've been saved, Ninja. We're good. We can't.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
That's a good thing you didn't, Steve. I know, Grayson, I am sorry, dude. I am sorry, but that is game over, guys. That was the quickest game of Deal or No Deal. I am sorry, guys. That was literally like 5 minutes. We're going to take this deal and we're going to move on to Live Vibe.
Come on, banker.
I am
You can do
sorry,
better
guys.
than that.
We're going to have to take the deal,
Took
man.
the deal.
Oh,
Congratulations.
a
You
minor
won.
setback, says Grayson, who picked the first. It's all Grayson's fault. Everything is Grayson's fault. That son of a bitch. He did it. I know, Alaskan. I know I am, dude. That's it over at Logie Zipper. Your fly's undone. Loki, I got you a bolo tie. I won it from a casino fair and square. It better have a turquoise center. Alright, guys. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. We're out. Oh, wrong. Alright, guys. Welcome to Live Vibe After Dark. Wow, that was a shit show. I am sorry that I ruined it for you guys. But you guys weren't picking cases. I'm gonna grab me another Wawa. If you guys have an awesome, interesting question to ask your fellow Live Vibers, drop it down below. My phone, I'm sorry, but my phone has been blowing up. I'm getting texts from my dad, my brother, Darcy. What, is something wrong with this hurricane? Let's do a hurricane check, guys. Let's do a hurricane check. Let's see what's the latest on this. Oh, Kamala. Yeah, Cat 6 is this is my go-to hurricane page right here. Mike's weather page. This dude is on it. He's a fellow Florida guy. And we're going to see what's up where... Okay, so... Potential impacts from Milton. These are located from your local NWS. I'm over here. So the path is gonna come right at me. This is what's gonna be most affected. But I'm over here. So it's gonna come over us. We're gonna expect a lot of rain, a lot of stuff. And I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for blackouts, but I got plenty of candles, batteries, flashlights, and I got my Chef Boyardee canned ravioli and my SpaghettiOs. So now that we're on this topic right now, guys, this is 1 a.m. Thursday, so I don't know. The winds are going to be so damn strong, dude. So please, if you guys have a question for Live After Dark, answer below as I'm explaining this. Bro, the show must go on. I'm going to be on no matter what. Wednesday, Thursday, it might just be a live vibe looking at graphs, looking at the hurricane, because I do kind of need to pay attention to this kind of stuff here. But there might not be a live vibe Thursday. I don't want to say that. I don't want to plan anything out this week. I'm just going to play it by day, guys. I'm just going to play it by day. If anyone's in Florida, mandatory evacuations. All here. The freeway's already packed. This thing is going to hit Tuesday afternoon. It's going to start getting pretty crazy, but I don't know. This is the first one. 180 mile an hour winds, pressure, new record low. Milton poses extremely serious threat to Florida, and residents are urged to follow the orders of local officials. Pray. If you're a praying man, pray for the people of Florida. If you think Helene was bad, bro, this is going to be way much worse than Helene. I don't have any propane. That's why I got the canned food. I don't want to be... I'm fine. If I go 3, 4, 5 days without food, bro, I've gone a week without food. I can do it. I got plenty of water, and I got those canned foods. I can live off one canned thing a night. One thing I was worried about was dip, man. But I got like 5 cans of dip. I should probably get more tomorrow. Again, I don't know. This could be bad as far as power outages is concerned, but I might not be able to use no credit card, no debit card for a while. So, yeah. But I'm so glad. I'm so glad I said no to moving to do Tampa, bro. Tampa just got hit last week, bro. Oh, brother, I'll be fine. The people in Tampa need your prayers, but thank you, though. Thank you, man. The people in people's homes are not going to be there when they get back, man. Last I knew, it was a 5, but the eye had 9. Yeah, it broke 900 for the pressure. So who knows what it's going to be or do. Yeah, this thing could change. That's the thing. It could change paths, dude. Who knows? Spencer, you're good, brother. You're good, dude. You're good. All right, guys. What's your favorite guilty pleasure snack? Speaking of, do you guys know for Florida? First off, man, I miss outdoors. This is going up towards northern Florida too, man. I hope outdoors is cool. Is there any fellow Florida people in here? Is there anyone living in Florida in the live vibe chat right now? Because I got some questions, man. Because they have these things called hurricane parties. And a hurricane party is when a bunch of neighbors, groups of friends gather during a hurricane. And they get trash, they drink. But there's certain reasons for having a hurricane party. One is to be close communication with your neighbors and friends. Also, it helps with anxiety, being with groups of friends. Why they have these hurricane parties. And yeah, I don't know, I'm not gonna be partying during this shit, that's for damn sure, bro. Hell no, bro. At the same time though, if the fucking hurricane's right above me, I don't know if I will really want to be live. I kind of want to be checking the weather and stuff like that, but we'll see. Have a great night, Liz. I love you, Liz. Have a great night. All right, so Grayson says, what is your favorite guilty pleasure snack? All right, give me your snacky snacks, guys. Give me your snacky snacks. We'll roll with this one until we get another one. Let's talk about snacks. I think Logan has quite a few favorite snacks. So what's your go-to snack? Or what's your guilty pleasure snack? I like Snickers. I like peanut M&Ms. I like chips. Oh, do I like my Takis, bro? I haven't had Takis in forever. But guilty pleasure, Oreos, bro. Oreos with milk. Oh, my Lanta, bro. Get gone, dude. Get freaking gone. Oh, I can go for some Oreos. I heard sirens. I'm like, bacon jerky. Bacon jerky is a guilty pleasure snack? Come on, bro. Really? Bacon jerky? That's a snack. I think the word guilty means something that's really bad for you. Ninja Bear is a 50-50 pick between Kool-Aid, hot pickle, or salted peanuts in a bottle of mug root beer. Salted peanuts in the bottom of a mug root beer. Like you put peanuts in the root beer. Interesting. Okay. I've never heard that before, Ninja. I do like peanuts though. I do like peanuts. Peanuts, not penis. The pickle, I get down on the pickle, Ninja. I never had a hot pickle though. I like those big ass juicy pickles, bro. You get like at Disneyland and shit, or a fair. Them juicy ones. Kool-Aid though, okay. Kool-Aid is good, I ain't gonna lie. Salted peanuts in the bottom of a mug root beer. Alright, Ninja. Alright. Takis. Tamarindo candies, yes. Tamarindo candies. I get that, Logie. I know which ones you're talking about, too. But mostly chips. With French onion dip. The whole thing will be gone before I realize it. Wicked. Funyuns. Absolutely, bro. I love Funyuns. I love that chip. Grandma cookies, the peanut butter ones. I like the grandma cookies, not the peanut butter ones. I like the oatmeal and the chocolate chip. But Steve Gaming vibes with the grandmother peanut M&Ms. You must like Nutter Butters too, huh? Too crispy. My guilty pleasure snacks are Reese's peanut butter cups and Reese's fast breaks. I don't know what fast breaks are, dude. Jesse's a big Reese's or Reese's peanut butter cup guy. Funyuns and gummies. Mark. I like it. Another Funyun, dude. And gummies, are you talking about the THC gummies or are you talking about like gummy bears? Sour worms. I used to love sour candies when I was a kid. Ooh, Alaskan Takis or York patties. Those peppermint patties, bro. Yes. I like those Alaskan. I like those. They're so cooling. Logie says that I've heard of that, but with Coke instead of root beer. So you've heard with the peanuts. Bro, at this local 7-Eleven, I think I told you guys, or asked you guys this before, they got like boiled peanuts. I never had boiled peanuts. I think it's like a Louisiana thing. Oh, bad for you, Takis, 1,000%, but overall bacon jerky. Peanut butter cookies with tea. All right, that's a vibe, dude. My parents had it with Coke, Logie, but I had mug instead. I think it's the childhood in me that prefers it that way. I remember having it when working in the heat in the cornfields. Oh, that's just... It doesn't sound weird. It doesn't sound weird. It's not like, you know, you're putting mayo on a freaking dry snuff sandwich. Bro, fast breaks, I swear, have crack in them. All right, you guys are piquing my curiosity. Some of these things I've never heard before. Let's look up fast breaks. Oh, this is where we're going. Okay. These suckers? It's just a Reese's peanut butter cup, but in a chocolate bar. This is what you guys are swarming over? It's just a giant Reese's peanut butter cup, but in a dick shape. Coke and peanuts was the shit back in the 80s. Never heard of them, dude. Cajun boiled peanuts are fire. I gotta try those, man. I gotta try those. Ninja, I've seen I've seen Kool-Aid pickles, but couldn't bring myself to try it, mainly because it was in a big jar at a gas station. But was also curious. That stroke Logie Bear's curiosity, man. What are some other good snacks, dude? What are some other... I love my almonds. And I love my cashews. Gummies and cheese curls from Grayson. Cheese curls. Cheese is always good, dude. Cheese is always good, dude. That's the way I like them, Logie. Jar of Kool-Aid marinated hot pickles. What? You marinate the pickles in Kool-Aid? Has to be cherry Kool-Aid though. Navajos love Kool-Aid pickles. LOL. Really? No way. Alright, you're striking my curiosity here. I'm gonna Google Kool-Aid pickles, see if that ever anything pops up. Let's see if anything even pops up. Oh my god, Kool-Aid pickles. They do oh my Lanta, that is so weird, bro. Kool-Aid, what? Okay. So, Ninja's not crazy. I never thought she was though. But there you go, guys. Do you want cherry pickle? Were you like a lime pickle, or were you like... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Whew. That's a pickle. That's a dark red pickle, bro. That's a red rocket. Oh, that just looks weird. Kosher dill spears. That looks like chamoy almost, bro. So you can just pickle your own pickles then. I mean, you can literally just get a jar of pickles, right, Ninja? And you just put the Kool-Aid in it and just let it sit. I'm assuming. You know what? I ain't gonna knock this, man. Okay. She loves her pickles, bro. Look at that smile, bro. Just pure joy, pure bliss. She likes her pickles too. That's it, guys. Live Vibe is coming out with its Oh My Lanta. Dude, they got is that pickles covered in tahini? And dude, Kool-Aid pickles. Kool-Aid. Chamoy. city limits. You cannot eat these. You cannot consume these in my city. Bro, it's all the colors of the rainbow. All right, guys, I have learned something new tonight. I learned a lot about Logi's nerdierisms, and then, oh, this guy, he loves pickles in a jar and other pickles. As I am sorry, guys. I am getting lost in the Kool-Aid pickle thing. Okay. Okay, watermelon pickle. Okay. I'm surprised no one said honey buns. Bro, I love honey, period. Have you ever, dude, when I used to have my late night cravings, I would get a spoonful peanut butter and get some honey, drizzle that honey on top, and oh, super good. Fools fresh out of corrections love honey buns. Vatos locos for life. Honey buns are so good, especially when you nuke them for like 5 seconds, dude. Oh, cheese curds would always have a bag of them with meat sticks while fishing. I like meat sticks. I like turkey sticks. Yes. Tasty cakes, iced honey buns are my kryptonite. Tasty cakes, yep. I know which ones you're talking about. I think Chris is interested now too. A little bit. I think I might have gotten carried away. Alright, back to the question at hand. You sons of bitches. Okay, I think we're done with the snacks one. Unless anyone has anything other to add with your favorite guilty pleasure, a snacky snack. What's the next question for the live vibe, dude? Buggy Bear, I would have said Oreo McFlurry, but pathetic. Now you got me interested on the Kool-Aid pickle train, Ninja Bear. Alright, any more questions for the live vibe? I might have some, but they're not too deep. Thought-provoking. Actually, let's piggyback off of this one. I have one question though. It was a fun one, but what is, you guys? What is the worst? Okay, you're gonna have to think about this one. What is the worst? Shit. What was the worst smell? What is the worst thing you've ever smelled? What is the worst thing you've ever smelled? This might open it up to a few interesting stories, guys. What is the worst thing you've ever smelled? Be PG, guys. Be PG. Come on. For me, probably that can of pastrami, that fermented fish. That was death. That was death, dude. That fermented fish was death in a can, bro. The gases that expelled in that, ooh. That was bad, man. But there's a lot of bad smelling things out there. Now, I mean, let's state the obvious. Shit, right? Shit smells like shit. But is there anything worse that smells worse than that? I don't know. I've smelled a cadaver before. That wasn't very pleasant, but I still think that can of pastrami was still worse than that, you know? I do like meat sticks, bro. That's a good source of protein, Logie Bear. It's a good source of protein. Spets. We've done that one multiple times, Spets. We've done that one multiple times. If you would hear more often, Spets, you would know that. It's okay, Spence. It's okay, brother. Yeah, my comment. We'll make one that's PG, Mark. Come on. Worst thing I've ever smelled? Oh, yes, Ninja. Dude, if you know, you know, dude. If you know, you know. If you ever left a protein shaker in the car and you live in a hot place like California, you leave that in this summer heat, even just for a day, it will smell bad. I've had a protein shake grow maggots inside of it, bro. I almost, you know what? I think I'm with Ninja on this one. I think that is the far worst smell. Even far worse than the Sistromi. And over oh yeah, a protein shaker. Ninja knows. I've talked to Ninja about this, I think, before. Alaskan. Creamy spinach MREs. I've never tried a creamy spinach MRE. Can anyone else who served could attest to the creamy spinach MRE? Bro, really? Anything creamy coming out of an MRE, right? When I think of creamy, it's milk based. Oh man, they gotta put some wild shit in those MREs to make it last that long. You know, salt is a preservative, sugar is too, but creamy spinach MRE. All right, Alaskan, that's a new one. Roadkill always sucks. Never smelled roadkill before. I can only imagine it's not pleasant, depending on how fresh that sucker is and how gassy it is or what stage of decomposition that animal is. But wicked. All right, I'm assuming you smelled some pretty awful roadkill before. Steve says, you're making me think on this one because I have smelled some not so pleasing things. Well, you don't have to pick one. Just pick a few. Pick a few. Whichever lands. What is up, Blow Swanson? It's been so long, dude. I hope you're doing good, brother. I hope you're vibing, man. He goes, what's up, Vibers? Been a long time. Worst smell I've ever experienced was during a clean out of a house that was abandoned. They left the fridge full of meat and dairy, and the power cut off months ago. Oh, brother. Brother. Yeah. I can only imagine, dude. I can only imagine. Blow, I hope you're doing good, dude. It's been a minute, man. I hope you're vibing. I missed you, dude. The live vibe misses you. Cash money. Question 2. A bloated dead body. Yep. Found one while fishing next to a Mexico border. There's a canal called the All-American Canal, and if you go in, you don't come out. Really strong water. Cash money. First off, where do you live, Cash? You're a fellow Padre fan as well. Are you from San Diego? Cash, we might have a lot of common, brother. Ninja Bear, I've smelled a bloated decomp horse, but that protein shaker still drops it. Ninja. I'm with Ninja on this one, dude. I'm with Ninja on this one. I mean, a bloated decomp, the bloated body, guys, when the gas is, oh, I can't. That's the fresh one. It's only a couple days old, man. Josh, how you doing, man? Hope all is well in Florida, brother. Stay safe. Absolutely. Absolutely, Josh. Thanks to my peeps. Welcome back from Logie and Ninja. Hell yeah, Josh. Yeah, we're keeping it cool, brother. This is, you guys, we've practiced this, we talk about it all the time. Do not focus on something you don't have an outcome to. You've done all the prep work you can do. Just vibe with it, right? But in the same time, I'm just like doom scrolling Twitter. I'm like, all right, how safe am I? How safe am I? So I'm trying to just keep my mind occupied. I really don't want to have to cancel the live vibe. I don't. And I'm not. Like, if there's been like rolling blackouts and it's nonstop, then I might have to call it. But I'm still going to try to get on. And the first time it cuts off, then it'll probably just be like, okay, then I'll go to Discord. But speaking of Discord, guys, I wanted to reopen Discord. Again, I'm just toying with ideas. Nothing is set in stone because showing your guys' photos is a part of the live vibe. I enjoy doing that. But some people, this is what I noticed. Some people only join the live vibe to see me look at their photos. And the live vibe, it's much more than that. So what I'm gonna do, again, I don't have all the rules yet of what should be posted, but going down the road, I am gonna do it every Thursday. We're gonna do Live Viber Spotlight, and there's gonna be a window where the spotlight will be open and it's gonna shut at a specific time. There's been so many times when I'm doing the spotlight and people are submitting photos during the spotlight. It takes a lot of time, and I don't want it to be like that. I don't want it to be like that. So just know moving forward, it's not gone. It probably won't be good for this week, but probably starting next week, we're gonna probably do it every Thursday, and I'll give you more information as we continue to go on. Man, that creamy spinach looks like green baby barf too, bro. Ugh. In the words of JD,
Ugh, brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
oh, that's another one, Grayson. The worst thing I've ever smelled was a spitter bottle that hasn't been sitting in the hot, froze, and then thawed. Yuck, bro. I've had some spitters that I left in my car in a hot summer, bro. Those are just as bad as a protein bottle, bro. I've had some bad spitters that I left that I just threw the whole spitter away. I'm like, fuck that. I get it for free. I ain't keeping that. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It's always good to clean your spittoons out, guys. Cody, how you doing, brother? Yo, everyone. We had oh my Lanta. Bro. That's right, your Disney trip. Oh my God, Cody. You were looking forward to that for the longest time. And yes, bro, they're closing Disneyland apparently Wednesday and Thursday. Bro, they're shutting everything out, man. They're evacuating. And bro, you've been looking forward to that trip, dude. I am so sorry, Cody. But you know the tools, brother. What's meant to happen is supposed to happen. And you got to get safe, dude. You got to get safe, man. If I was in Orlando, I'd be gone. I don't know where I would go, but bro, that sucks, man. To put a damper on your freaking trip. Worst smell I've smelled is an old dip bottle my brother had in his apartment and cracked open. I could smell it from the other bedroom when he was in his 400 down the drain. When he was in his something. But Cody is saying 4,000 down the drain. Not for 10 days, they said. All right. So you're gonna skip town, but then come back in, right? What happens to those? Yeah, that sucks. The whole hotel industry has to probably refund everyone. Absolutely. Oh, that reminds me. Spit in a beer bottle, says Steve. Yeah, dude, anything dip related, bro. Again, our mouth contains so much bacteria. Even just spitting, bro, you have that shit lasting a couple days. It's gonna be raunchy, bro. But Cody, yeah, hopefully, this is the thing, Cody, bro. They're playing up this hurricane as being the biggest in a very long time. For one reason, the way this hurricane is forming in the Gulf of Mexico, that shit hasn't happened since the 1800s, dude. This is a very rare storm. Storms don't form in the Gulf of Mexico and move east. They don't. They just don't. So there's some weird shit happening, man. And, people are saying the worst part is going to be after. It's not going to be during. The worst part is after, dude. And don't be surprised if they're not open for a while. I don't know. This shit's going right over Orlando too, man. Trying to stay positive. Nope, we got a hotel in Pensacola and should be there at right on. They told us today before we left that staying at Disney would be the safest place. And we were like, yeah. No, we have 3 kids. We have 3-year-old. We ain't, you know. That's this. I don't know what to expect from this, dude. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know how serious. This is going to be my first, like, this is the first. I've been here for 3 years, right? This could be the first one where there's actual. Bro, when me and Jesse this weekend, bro, there's people, fucking cases of shit. Some of the stores, you know, there's long lines, bro. Costco's, Walmart's. I'm just grateful that the only person I got to worry about is myself. Because it's really easy for me to be like, yeah, I'm not going to eat. But if I had kids, no, those fuckers, those fuckers need to eat. I'm just going to worry about myself. Yeah, it's been weird, Steve. It's been weird, man. Cody, be safe out there, brother. It ain't worth risking it, bro. For Mickey Mouse ears, bro. They told my wife that this hurricane won't be that bad, and that she goes, do you realize it's a category? Yeah, it's the highest of categories, bro. That's why category 6 is trending, because a category 5 hurricane has winds up to 150 miles an hour, and there's already tracking winds at what did he say earlier? 160, 180? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. All right, guys, you know what? I'm being attacked by family members right now, bro. By fucking family members right now. And I want to get back to them before it's too late for them. So we're going to go ahead, 180 and rising. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up early, guys. Yeah, just a little bit early. It's just a little bit early. Can't relate with hurricanes, but Alaska is due for another 7-8 mag earthquake any minute. I'm good. Don't want to deal with hurricanes. They look stupid destructive. It's the winds and it's the flooding, dude. That's the hard part. But you guys, we're gonna go ahead and cut it off here. Let's go ahead and play this song right here. God does things for a reason. Stay safe and remember, God is Lord. Absolutely, Cody. Absolutely, Cody. You guys, we're going to wrap it up quick here. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. The only way I won't be on is if the power's out. But it's going to be rapid. It's going to be hitting tomorrow night, man. So we'll see, man. You guys, what a beautiful live vibe, dude. What a beautiful live vibe. Logie, I appreciate you. Ninja, thank you for stepping in. It was awesome. It was a fun nerd talk. We played a 2-minute game of Deal or No Deal. I screwed it up. Wait, I gotta write my name down as a dungeon master for this season. I can't forget that shit. And this is my 4th DQ. Okay, cool. I got as many DQs as Cash does. Wow. Oh, wow. I am tied for Dungeon Master. Great. Tied with Denise, JD, and Derek. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Dear Crispy, I love you, brother. Thank you for hanging in, vibing with us, man. Like you always. You've been chilling every night, Dear Crispy. I appreciate you, man. Stay safe, y'all, from Logie Bear. Good night, everyone. Stay safe from Spets. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Ooh, don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep freaking going. Love it, dude. Love it. Sam Levinson. I salute the light within your eyes, where the whole universe dwells. For when you are at the center within you, I am at the place within me. We shall be one. Whoa, shit, crazy horse. Ninja, that was a good one. I'm praying for Florida. So am I, brother. Grayson, be yourself. Be original. If you go against society standards, you're already unstoppable. Again, everyone. Unstoppable. Against everyone who was the same. Grayson, thank you, man. I am tied. Yes, I am. I am tied for the blue waffle, man. Florida right now is like the beginning of GTA San Andreas. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Absolutely, Alaska. I'm safe, brother. We're good, man. We're good. I love y'all. Have a wonderful night, baby. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. I'll be on tomorrow night. We'll check it out. And take care, guys. Peace.